a 30-minute side hustle that can give you some really good returns. I get it, that sounds almost too good to be true, sounds like borderline scam, but in the world of online day trading, this is a very realistic possibility. And I understand and I applaud you. If you're concerned about your time, you want to be most efficient with it, that's fantastic. Time management is a good thing. I mean, there's always a clock ticking around us wherever we seem to go.
The clock is ticking.
And I want to respect your time as much as possible. So I don't want to sit here and talk in theory. I want to show you some of my personal day trading results that I captured on video so you can see exactly what I'm talking about here, where you don't need a whole lot of time in order to put some quality money in your pocket. So let's go to my desktop and I'll walk you through a couple of my trades that help illustrate just what can be accomplished within 30 minutes. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you, so I'm just going to point your attention to a small section of the screen. And as you learn, all this other stuff will, I promise, make sense. But like I said, for the goal or with the goal of not wanting to overwhelm you, all I want you to pay attention to is down here and then down here. And right now, this whole line being white means I am currently trying to buy. Now, as soon as this turns green, that means I have bought. And then you're going to notice another line shows up that is white. And as soon as this secondary white line shows and turns to green, that means I've been able to sell. Again, in the spirit of just keeping this simple, I'm trying to buy and sell. That's it. When white turns to green initially, that means I bought. And then when white turns to green for a second time, that means I've been able to sell. So I'm just looking to buy and sell. But the key thing I want you to watch is how fast this all goes. That'll turn green and then white will only be here for a small amount of time. And then I want to push your attention to the number that you see show up over there. So let's get this rolling. So green, there's white, green. So maybe that was, I don't know, 2 seconds to err on the side of caution, and that put $100 in my pocket. Huh? $100 in 2 seconds? What are you talking about? What kind of scam is this? Well, this is the world of online day trading. You didn't need a whole lot of time. Now, yes, you did need time to find the trade, to wait for it to get filled, but the key number here is 30 minutes. So this was one trade within that 30 minutes. Now, you could very well be saying, cool story, Clay, but that was one trade and that could have been just pure luck.
You're a lucky man.
Well, let's take a look at another one. So here I have already bought, and you're going to notice that a white line will show up once again. And I want you to just take note of how long it remains white. And that's important because how long it remains white, another way I could say that is how long I have to wait before I can sell. So remain white, I'm trying to sell. Let's see how long it takes me to sell. So let's play. There's the white. And there it went green. And you can see a secondary $100 over here. So 2 trades, $100 each. And kind of the funny and crazy part here is that trade actually was a little longer. What did that take, like 5 seconds? It remained white for, like I said, 4 or 5 seconds. But, well, yeah, compared to 1 or 2 seconds, that does seem a little bit longer. But again, very small amount of time and another $100 in my pocket. And just in case you're like, okay, well, that might have been 2 luck situations in a row. Fine, fair enough. So here we have another trade. And once again, it is white. So currently trying to buy. So let's see. So trying to buy. So notice I'm waiting a little while to try to buy. Right there, it's turned green. So I've been able to buy. Now let's see how long I have to wait to sell. Or in other words, let's see how long that secondary white line remains white before turning green. So there it is out there. And just like that, green for another $100. Or that's why the $100 changed to $200. And then the final thing to show you is the timestamp, because that's going to make sure that I'm documenting this whole 30-minute statement that I made at the start. And right here, it is showing the time of the orders. And you can see that sell right there took place at 9:54:36. So I'm actually down below the 30-minute mark. So down below 30 minutes for a total gain of $300. Now, I can't speak for you. We all have different values on our time. But speaking for myself, if I could put $300 in my pocket in a little less than 30 minutes, but we'll just say 30 minutes, that is worth my time. I mean, when you average it out, $100 every 10 minutes, not too bad. And the thing is, and the crazy part is some people would make fun of my results. They would say, that's all you made? you're kind of like not a good trader. And they would look down upon those results. So I just say that because you could make even more money than what I made right here. Now, of course, that comes with more risk. But like I said, I'm not even necessarily sitting here bragging about the $100 because as crazy as it sounds, there are people that would look at the $300 in 30 minutes and just be like, yeah, that's not good. And for those people, fantastic. I mean, clearly they're putting a higher value on their time and good for them. I mean, everybody's got to find what works for you. But all I'm showing is that if you do look at these results and say, I'm looking for a side hustle. And if this side hustle only takes about 30 minutes, I mean, I can find 30 minutes in my day. And if that 30 minutes could yield me $300, that'd be worth my time, then awesome. Trading is something that I would definitely consider, or I would say to consider looking more into. With all that being said, please don't go get on drugs and think this happens within like a day in terms of learning.
You are on crack, all right? And not the good kind.
Because this definitely does not happen overnight. It is possible, you just saw it here, you can make even more money than what I showed you. But again, it takes dedication, it takes a strategy, it takes wanting to invest in yourself, putting in the time and the effort. And there's lots of resources out there. I'm biased, I offer training. So yes, of course, come learn about my stuff. But if you want to learn from somebody else, that's fine too. But I just don't want this to come across like, oh yeah, you just open a trading account and then like next week you're going to be replicating what you saw here. That's not my claim. My claim is just that if you're looking for a side hustle and you don't have a whole lot of time, I wanted to show you what is possible within 30 minutes within the market and then let you decide if that's worth your time or not. But again, this takes dedication, it takes effort, and if you're somebody that likes a good challenge, then online day trading is something that I would highly recommend you seriously consider. So I hope this helps. If there's any questions or anything like that down below, let me know. And also, if you do want to learn more about trading, learn more about what I offer, the key kind of foundational principles, I do offer a free webinar, and I'll cut to a new video right after this and explain how you can get signed up. So let's explain where you can go to get signed up for this webinar. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.